resume. Right, it's a Mass Effect. Oh, I know. What have I forgotten? Quick. That one, yes. So where was we? What were we doing? Oh yes. Let's come out of this. Go to the Citadel because we've got some quests to hand in. Point defense system? What was that? Oh, hello. Yeah, get some more stuff. Right. Here we go. Who should we go with? I do like Ashley. Who have we not had for a bit? Let's do yeah. Let's do that. That's it.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So she's got 6 points. Let's beef up the assault rifles, that's always good. Combat armor, we'll get advanced shield boost, nice. Boost up the soldier. Then assault training. Put another point in there. Cool. See what she can do. Crank that up. First aid, that's always good. Crank that up, so pistols. She's now got shotguns. Crank that up. Twitch is being funny. It's because I'm not in browser. There we are, dumbass. Right, so do I have any to go in? No. So we now want to go infantry, so I use pistols. No, sniper rifles. I've got. Oh, the Reaper seems to have a little bit more oomph. There we are, that one. Yeah, Reaper has a little bit more damage. Accuracy goes down though. So that's what's annoying about it, but yeah. Hello Snow, what do you want? What? Every time I start streaming you want something. High caliber bow, thank you. Bullets, armor piercing, thank you. Armor plating 3. Yeah. Ashley, you're gonna have. Ooh, you can wear heavy armor. So let's take that off. And then put you on. What have we got here? So Liberator 2 heavy. Wearing some heavy armor. And let's put some hardened. she's using already. Okay, that's cool. High caliber barrel 2. Okay. And hammerhead rounds. Hammerhead rounds, yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, alright. She's now going to use a shotgun. Yeah, do that. That. And then the armor-wise, there's a Phoenix, which is better. Highland Weave. That's all that.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
Yeah, he's a bellend, isn't he?
Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
Nope, it won't.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Oh, he's a bellend, isn't he?
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I bet. They've been gobbled up by something. Lollipop.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Bitch. Right, where else do I need to go? Map. I can go to the requisition office. See where that takes me. Journal. Mr. Survey Team. Mr. Marines, Verbal Minerals. The Fan. Unusual readings. Go to Hades System. Go to investigate. Hydra System, sorry. Sentry System to Hawkins. Blah blah blah. Citadel Tower for that one. Embassy Lounge. Right, okay. Cool. Well, so I can't be asked going to the requisitions. I ain't done anything major. Presidium. Citadel Tower. Down there. Cool.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Yeah, let me
I
know.
could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
A Spectre? Well, nobody would dare stop you.
Nope, they won't.
All right, then.
If they did, they get a gun face.
You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Cool. So I've got some scanning to do.
No, I'm waiting. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Cool. Excellent. Alright, let's have a look around for... Oh, there's a Keeper. Alright, so I'm looking for Keepers. So they've been there. Let's go to the other side. Is that a Keeper there that I can scan? Yep. Any Keepers around here? Hello, Keepers. Nope. Okay. Let's go further down. Hello, Keepers. Any Keepers? Hello.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making us... I hope he's okay.
Keeper. Who's that?
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Okay, I'll do it.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Cool. Hang on, who's that up there? Can I talk to him? No. Any Keepers in here? Not that I can see. Let's go down here. Hello, Keepers. No? Okay. That goes to the Pisidium. That goes to the Chambers, which is fine. Let's go to Pisidium then. know why I clicked on that for. Cool.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Keeper! Yay!
Look at that bug thing over there.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Shut up. Where do I need to go? There's the lounge. Let's head to the lounge.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all after.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance? Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble. Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness? The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races. The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws. This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Ooh, I got a decent amount of Paragon points out of that.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Ooh, level up. What I like. Decryption and electronics. That will put me. Use it on average, so that can go on average. So yeah, there you go. We can do average stuff, and that goes hard and hard. Damn it! Kind of wanted that to go there, but hey. Ashley. She's got assault training. Put that up. What does that unlock? Unlocks fitness. Combat armor. Let's see. First aid. Pardon me, let's get first aid in. It's always good. Talia Azul. So, to the shotguns. Okay, let's put more in the shotguns. Cool. What's that? Oh, it's financial districts. There's a keeper over here. Here he is. Where does that go? Local transport to the ward's access. Oh, I see. Why have I got A-Team in my head? Yes, that's the embassy thing, so we need to get up there. Anything good in here? Ah, there's a keeper. Any keepers in here? Hello, keepers. Keeper. Hello. No.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available.
Probably.
Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Any keepers? Hello, keepers. Any keepers in here? Ah, keeper. Right, that's the two bits that I need to do. So let's go back to Normandy. C-Sec. To the docking bay.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
Yeah,
The
right.
excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Decontamination in progress.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
So, let's have a look at this then. Journal. We want to go to Stennis system in the Horsehead Nebula. Horsehead Nebula is the Nerus system.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Oh, okay.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Cool. Horsehead Nebula is the Nerus system. Horsehead Nebula. Where are you? Where's the Horsehead Nebula? Do we have it there? What's that? No. 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 There. That one. Oh yeah, we're travelling. Have you ever seen this? Can we skip it? No.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them.
I will. Because I've
done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Okay. Start from the out. No, let's start from the inside. What we got here? Survey. Zoom out. And here. Zoom out. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. It's supposed to be here somewhere. Am I missing a place or something? Aha. Unknown. Let's land it! Right, so I had them two. It's now going to be him and him. Go down here first. Everyone has it, eh? Okay, so Barrier up to unlock status, and then put one into status. There we are. It's this is Mass Effect 1 as well, so it's all good. Put some rounds in this. Hammerhead. Right, let's head down there. How's it going, Lepperson? I think that's how you pronounce your name. Come on. What have we got here? Back in. Shit. There we go. Get back in. Now we want to go this way, see what's this way. Yeah. Yeehaw. Have you played any of the Mass Effect games, Epperson? No. No, he's gone.
Redeploying.
Ah, fuck off. Right. Oh, thank you. Big fucking wormy, fresh and moldy thing. Oh, you fucker! Little bastard got me. Ah. I don't know where I saved it. Oh, here. Oh, fine. Let's go back over there then. Learn to save it more. Back over there, but we will quick save it. Oh yeah. So my electronic skill is too low. Get back into this and the pressure mode's going to have a go, isn't it? Jesus Christ, some of these fucking... this machine's fucked. That one done. Over here, so F6 that. Fucking outpost. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. You got me some new stuff. Let's head there now. Come over here. Jump it. Just go past it now. reverse, reverse, reverse. Turn around, turn around. There we go. Where is it? Oh, it's in there, isn't it?
Redeploying.
There we go. Here. Oh. Nope. Shit. One down. Two down. Three down. Oh, and a level up. Nice. Nice. Oh, missed. What? That hurt. Yes. Stupid death trap. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, 9 levels up. Haha. I need to get it up to there for electronics. And decryption. Where's the electronics? And decryption at the same time. Barrier. I've got status unlocked. Oh, I forgot to do this. Shit. What bell end? No, advanced lift. Very cool. Nope. Oh yeah, you can do the edge too, can't you? F6 it. Let's go. Yeehaw. Come on, dude. Come on, here we come. Come on. Over the hill. You can do it, baby. Come on. Yes. down there? What do you mean it's not on level 5? Okay. Fine. I've got to run to this one then.
Cover me.
Haha, okay. Get the fuck out of here. Nice. Let's use that. Bad guys galore. Shit.
Finally, some action!
Shit. Ooh. Yeah. Now we're good.
We're hit! Taking hits.
Fuck.
We're taking damage.
Bollocks. Take out that turret. That's better. That was close. Let's use that. Fuck out of here. Oof. Oh, Judas is better. Yeah. New armor.
Enemy sighted. Hold the line. Now it gets fun.
I'm on.
Well,
Launch shields!
these guys are tough. Let's say, do that again. Garrus is going to take
I can't make it.
Take cover!
Go, go, go! I can't see him. Launch shields! Shields disabled.
I will destroy you!
Garrus is dead.
Go, go, go! I've lost shields!
You must die!
must die! You must die! Hold the line! Hold the line!
I think we're good, Commander.
That was mental. That was a bit of a fight. Take all of that. Shit. Bucket. Okay, so that's that done. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Okay. I can't use, no I can't, pistols and a sniper rifle, that's all I can use, it's right annoying. So, might as well not do that. So pistols, what we got? Got a striker 3, got edge 3, nice. Yeah, switch to an edge 3. Sniper rifles. Reaper 2's got hammer 3's. Nothing new. Oh yes, some. That's what we've got then. Got a duelist and a gladiator. Gladiator will give me 16, 77 and 1. 610. Good gladiator. Gladiators. Cool. That's in done. Unless we're going back onto the ship. we shall be sorting out their stuff soon. Get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, hang on, just in case. That was quite tough. Down to the Normandy. First things first, let's go to the lockers, which are somewhere. Let's sort out everyone's stuff. I like Ashley. Ashley uses Garrus and Ashley use assault rifles. So where's Ashley's there? Ashley. Let's, in fact, let's make this better. Let's make sure that she doesn't have anything good. What does it do that for? That one. Assault rifles as well? Okay. That way. Right, so Ashley, I like Ashley. So let's give her the best what she's got then. Let's give her this first. So, first of all, assault rifles, what have we got here? We've got Banshee Freeze. Seems to be the best one for her. High caliber battle. Yeah. We've got improved sighting. Look at that. That's personnel. We've got Hammerhead. Heavy armor. She's got a Hydra. Should give her slightly more. That's good. Got Hydra. Oh, look at that. Give her armor plating. Oh, shield battery. Oh, nice. Give her shield battery. So that's that one. Then I like Garrus as well. So he's going to have a good weapon. So he's got Avenger 2. Which is a bit better than what anyone else has got, but hey. Let's give it a hang. Let's give it a... Yeah, let's make it damage wise. Kind of cool. Does he have anything that we can use? No. So armor plating. Yeah. Cool. That's him done. So next up would actually be, I like Laria. Like she uses pistols. That's what we've got. Just like it's the Edge 2. Give more damage. Phased rounds. Oh yeah, let's give her that. And so she can have, makes me more tech by Onyx. Yeah, let's give her the Onyx. Less damage protection, but better for that. And yeah, let's do that. Okay. Next up is Talia. She uses shotguns. So you've got a Schemata 3 there, or Storm Schemata 3. Recoil damping, thank you. Let's give her chemical rounds as well. Right, so we can give her this light armor Curian, or what she's already got, which is a Phoenix, which is better. Okay, let's give her the hardened weed as well. That's Talia done. Let's do Rex, which also uses assault rifles. He's got Avenger 2 as well, which is good. That. You can have anti-personnel. Right, so we've got Guardian 2, which is a lot better. Yeah, Guardian 2, thank you. What does this do? Give me a stimulant pack. Don Garrus is an Arcadian who uses pistols. So we've got Edge 2 on the road, or Strike 3. No, Edge 2 is better. Let's give him accuracy. And anti-personnel. And the same. So he can have Duelist, which will give him more shields, more damage protection. Or we can do that one, which will give him... You know what? now I can sell the rest. That's actually should be over here.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, I am, thank you.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's sell. Fuck it. Cool, that dough. Nothing for me to buy. That's useful. No, not yet. Not yet. Alright, let's go back to the map. See what else we can investigate. So, assignments. So we've done that one. Done quite a lot of that. That's quite nice. So, Cerberus. Right. Jan continues system in the Voyager cluster. Okay, let's do that then. So Voyager cluster. There it is, and continues. Alright, let's investigate. So we'll start powering something. Right, yeah, we'll go this way first. Survey. Cool. And then this one. Nothing there. Okay, cool. So I've done them two, and I've done them two. Is there these two? Right. You've got 4 points, have you? Advanced throw, good. And advanced barrier. Cool. Right, that's not Rex. Got 4 points as well. So I can put his combat armor on. Put his that up as well. Put his assault rifle up that one. So, let's have a look around. I want to go here. Research facility, anomaly. Let's go to this anomaly. Let's go round. that? I got a pyramid. Let me get up here. Nice. Oh shit, run, run, run. Go for this research facility, shall we? F6. Bad guys.
Hostile spotted. I'm on.
Shield down.
Fucking bitch.
Try you. I'm on.
I've lost shields!
Fuck. Let's try that a bit better this time. Damn it.
I'm on my way.
That was close.
I will
Hostile
destroy
contact.
you. I will destroy you.
Shields disabled.
I've lost shields!
Shepard! Shepard!
Oh, come on! Jesus.
Enemy contact!
I've lost shields!
Perimeter clear.
That was mental.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Right, I got an upgrade, so cool. Status was quite useful. Not Rex. Cool. Oh yeah, for me. Pistol, what do we get? Crystal free? No. Sniper rifle, nothing. I see. Give him a shield battery. Make things a lot easier. Come in. Let's go to another one. Yeah. Let's see if I can open this fucker up. Exploring the place, exploring the place. Oh yeah, by the way, save it. Exploring the place. Good. too low. Got another base up there. Let's go for it. There it is. Let's start a fight, shall we? Let's see what this one's about. These have been quite hard lately. Alright. Overload her shields. Come off it.
Go, go, go!
No, there. Little bastard. Come on, stick your head out. Come on, stick your head out.
My shields are down. Enemies everywhere!
Lie.
Go, go, go!
Fuck's sake.
Powering up. Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Shit, she's down.
Enemy is everywhere!
I've lost shields!
Ah. Damn it.
Securing point.
Come on.
I've lost shields!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Hold the line!
Hold the line! Incoming!
Jesus. It is difficult. Still got more people. Oh! What the fuck? Let me back.
You must die!
Oh, come on.
You must die! You must die!
No, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Hang on, Snow. I know you why you're there. Just give me a second. I've just got to kill this person. Where the fuck is she?
You must die!
Where the fuck are you? There she is. Ah! Bollocks. I thought she had fired. Alright, be right back. My doggy needs a toilet. start again. I've got a blank screen. I do. It does not like it if I change this. That's better. Yeah, cool. Right.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! I've lost shields! Go, go, go! Enemy is everywhere! Enemy is everywhere! Ah! I've lost shields! Enemy is everywhere! Hold the line! Enemy is everywhere! Hold the line!
Shields disabled. Charging up.
Go, go, go! Enemy is everywhere! I've lost shields!
Get up! Fuck's sake!
Heads up!
Go, go, go!
One down.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Lost shields!
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Hostile spotted.
Go, go, go!
Enemies everywhere!
Locked on.
Target in sight. Target.
Enemy is everywhere! Enemy is everywhere!
Not in my line of sight.
Target not acquired.
Enemy is everywhere!
I've lost shields!
Target acquired.
Not in my line of sight.
I don't have an angle.
Enemy is everywhere!
Can't find a
I've lost
shot.
shields!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
I can't lock on.
Can't lock on.
I don't have a lock.
Incoming!
Target acquired.
You must die!
Can't get an angle. Locked and loaded.
Target not acquired.
I need a target.
You must die!
I don't have a lock.
Target not acquired. Can't lock on.
I can't lock on. I
Can't
need a
get clear
target.
shot. Target not acquired.
Let's head to that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
Yeah, thought you might like it.
Heading out.
Let's see how tough this one's going to be. I keep dying on these fucking things. Hang on a minute. No, that'll do. What the fuck are they? Okay. Someone.
Heads up!
not acquired.
Can't lock on.
Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Behind us. Behind us.
Target not acquired.
Target not acquired.
About that one and that one then. We want to warp him and lift him. Whoa! Where'd that come from? Shit.
Shield down.
Right, that guy down.
Go, go, go! Hold the line!
Stick him in stairs for me.
Go, go, go! I've lost shields!
How do you mean I lost shield? How? Come on. No, really? Oh. Right, that's him down. Okay, let's get the husks. Wait a minute, it looks like there's someone still around here.
Hold the line!
Target not acquired.
We will be in a minute. Didn't know what hit him. Right, let's have these fuckers then.
Time to get Kahoku some payback.
Area secured.
So yeah, secure some loot then. Oh, and I level up. Nice. Oh, what's going on? Not better. Shit. Not good. Fuck. Fuck it. Take cool. I ain't got much on me gel left. Right.
Oh, goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
Yes, they did. Keys feel like they're sticking. Lots of loot in this one. What the? Yeah, they're sticking. Why? That's annoying. Time to get off this planet. into there. Yeah. I can equip medium armor there. Shit, should have done that. Oh well. What we got for you then? More into lift. Not Rex. Assault rifle, thank you. And then this gives me more health, so I'll do that. Cool. Now let's go back to normally. Yay. That's tough. Head to Neptune or the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster and destroy it. That could be interesting. Nephron of the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. Okay. First of all, let's sort out my crew stuff. And my stuff, of course. Itchy, 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 itchy. Right, let's do mine. So, pistols. Kessler 3. Nah, not good. We can do something with Joe. Snap rifles, no new snap rifles. But, hi. Might do is put heatsink on that actually. Might be better. Cool. Yeah, so that one. Alright. Let's empty it. So I'm using Gladiator. There's a Phoenix 3, which isn't that good. Just Gladiator still, and the shield battery. Right, Ashley. I like Ashley. So she's got Banshee. Yeah, that's all what she's got. Sighting. We can do. Yeah, she's got hammerhead, but she's got armor piercing instead. Armor wise, what she got on Hydra at the moment? Sacrifices a bit of a damage, but it gives me more tech environment protection. So let's sort out that and put it to the heavy armor. Yeah. That's good. That's that one. Garius. I like Garius as well. got, so. Armor plating 3, wasn't it? Yes. Cool. Laria. She uses pistols. She's got an edge. High caliber barrel. Yep. And phasic rounds. Okay. Phoenix is better. Yeah. So. Put the Phoenix on her then. Give you some armor plating. Cool. Talia, let's do you. She uses shotguns. No, that's not that good. But recall, no. And chemical rounds, no. What about this? Bioware tools. She's using Phoenix 2. Okay. Let's do let's do Rex. Rex is assault rifles. Right, so what we got here then? Shields a bit less. Nah, I can keep it as it is. Keep it as it is. I'm gonna yell that then. There's no Krogans on here. And the Turian. Ah, okay. Right, human, Turian. We get it? Cool. Good. Just pistols. And personal right. Cool. Let's put the utility amp on. Which means I can only go that one. And I can only go that one. Only go that one. Now, light armor, we've got a Phoenix. Or that one. So only go that one. Only go that one. Pistols. Only go that. Only go that. There you go. All fucking spanking. Let's go and do that last mission then. I think it's going to be quite tough. Cerberus facility in the Neptune of the Columbia system on the Voyager cluster. Okay. on that one. Survey that. Cool. You. Let's land. Take out this facility. Right, so. Actually, not that one. And that one now. Except the squad. So, she's got 6. Immunity. It's always useful. And she shotguns can do having that basic armor. Need that to unlock hacking. Could be useful. Bring your shotguns up to there. And let's bring that up. Okay. So where do we need to go? So I'm there. So there's the facility, and there's the anomaly. It's the debris. Enemies over there. Do that. Come on. Get it. Do it. Do that. Indestructible vehicle. Oh, maybe not so indestructible. Come on! What is this? Five to area.
Cover me.
Cool. Is that done? Okay, let's head here then. To the facility we go. Right, let's have some fun in here, shall we?
I've lost contact! Can't lock on. Can't see you.
Come on, come to me.
Can't lock on. Line of sight. Can't see him. Acquired.
Hold the line!
I will destroy you! Locked on.
I've lost shields!
Locked on. Target online.
I've lost shields!
Fuck! It's alright. I've got uber fucking hits, man.
Hostile spotted. I will destroy you! I will
lost shields!
I've lost contact. I need a target. I can't get a lock. Target clear shot. Can't lock on. Shot. Target not acquired.
I will destroy you. I will destroy you.
Can't lock on.
Lost shields! I will destroy you. I will destroy you. You must die. I'm on it. Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded. I will destroy you. I'm on it. Locked and loaded. I'm on it. You must die. You must die! You must die!
God, I need to sneeze. Oh, sorry.
I will destroy you! Destroy you! I'm on it! I've lost shields!
must
Lost shield!
That was close. Oh. Let my health recharge. That was very close.
I'm on it.
I'll kill you!
No, what am I doing there? Is that done?
I will destroy you. Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded.
Motherfucker.
Send me back in.
That was mental. So F6 that, thank you. That was a good fight. Anything for me to pick up here? Well, there's a doorway there. Okay, looks like we're going through the door. See where this leads. Probably another fight. Let's go this way first. So it doesn't, it's not where the thing is. Oh, why won't it let me open it? Pressing the wrong button, that's why. I really should be in that. Upgrade kit, yes, thank you. Storage, manual override, thank you. Yes, that's how you do that. Yes. Yes. Incendiary explosion, that could be fun. Oh shit. Too close. Yes. Okay, so that's that lot done. Pardon me. Terminal. Cool. Has that been done? Seems to be. Yeah. fuck out of here. Anything else to do here? We've got these dead bits. We'll try. It's saying we still got a thing there, but I thought we'd done it. Yeah, we have. Come off it.
Moving out.
Return to Normandy. Let's have a look at some of my stuff. Don't care about sniper rifles. What about pistol? Striker? Nah. But nope. Okay. Armor piercing rounds. Nope. No. It's armor. Nothing new there, but that is quite nice actually, that first aid in the face. I do like the shield battery. Keep hold of that first aid thing there. Talk to them all in a minute. Lancer and Avenger. Oh yes, the Avenger. So
before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? T'Soni?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her? Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vidmails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
Aw, no fun, Skipper. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper. Commander?
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Right. See what Garrus has to say.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up. But it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Talk to the doc, see if she's got anything new.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Well, we don't have the luxury of time. And the Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
I care about Ash. A lot.
I thought so. Still, I feel as if there is also some attraction between us, Shepard.
I just want to be friends with her.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Right, that's it for today. Have fun. Bye.